Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining my channel. This is going to be a general reading for the month of June for the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to look at the different 4 areas of your life. So I have 4 different cards. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. So take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Excuse me. I've been doing readings all day and now I'm like choking on myself. So take the bits that resonate and leave the rest, and don't try to make it fit. Just let it flow. So for your love life, we have the 4 of Pentacles. For career, we have Temperance, which in this deck, it's the Guardian Angel Messages deck. It's called the Balance card, but it's nonetheless number 14, so stands for Temperance. We have the 10 of Swords card for family, loved ones, community, just stuff like that, or, those that are closest to us. And then we have for our business ventures, special projects, maybe learning, we have the 5 of Wands. So I'm going to jump right in it. So I am also an Aquarius. I was, looking forward to this, to see what's going on for us in the month of June. So it looks like for, with the 4 of Pentacles, it's being in the love situation. It's kind of telling us to take kind of like, just like kind of sustain yourself, and from really like trying to control the whole union with this connection or this relationship or whatever it is. So it's kind of like, which is weird because Aquarius is not really like a controlling sign, but it's just telling us to be careful to not become like jealous or possessive or make the other person feel suffocated, because it's not something that could be healthy and it could lead to like toxicity basically. So it's just saying avoid jealousy in relationships, be more frugal in a way. So, so basically, I guess it's trying to like tell us to balance things the best way that we know how. It's kind of like pause and reflect on the relationship. I feel like it's also saying, it's having us question ourselves, in another, this is another scenario. It could be like, it's kind of like saying, am I giving myself too freely to this person? Or am I holding back too much? So it kind of like makes us question our role in the connection, to really kind of think about, how to make this connection, balanced, so that you're not giving too much of yourself, but you're also not giving too little of yourself. So it's a card of like self-control, I guess, I would say. Very interesting. Reading the 4 of Pentacles as a love card. For career, we have the Temperance card. Temperance is all about balance, about patience, about compromise, self-control again. So it has to do with our career. So it's kind of a card of saying like, make your approach be slow and steady, and like try to have a lot of patience, because slow and steady is better than fast and making hasty decisions. Because nonetheless, the success and the appreciation for whatever this is will come, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like it's a win-win situation, but we need to have patience and we need to have balance. Yeah, because see, she's pouring from one of her cups to the other cup. It's a card of balance and moderation, self-control. So I feel like it's just with the career, it's going to require a lot of patience. It might feel like the situation is stuck. But the thing is, it's really not stuck. You know? For family, loved ones, we have the 10 of Swords card. 10 of Swords is all about endings. Being free from all the swords that surround us. It's like that last sword, that last like nail in the coffin, where after the 10 of Swords comes the feeling of relief that we've been waiting for so long. And like moving on. But this has to do with family. So it might be like, there could be like some kind of separation from family. There could be a distance. Whatever it is, the situation is going to change. But it's telling us to not lose hope, because things are happening like in divine timing. He has an hourglass. And this is the time for this to happen. So we kind of like have to accept it and just go with the flow and know that this is just a phase, whatever it is. Like leave the past in the past, kind of, you know, let bygones be bygones is what I'm getting. Like don't bring all this into the future. Become free of it. So it could be like some kind of like disagreement as well with a loved one or a family member that you need to kind of like leave behind for your own peace. And it's just saying it'll work out in time. You have to give it the right time for it to work out. Because a lot of problems, again, they get solved on their own without us ever having to do anything. But the 10 of Swords is all about the mind, and about communication. So that's why I feel like it could be like some kind of argument or some kind of like ending or something like that. For business ventures or projects or, education or whatever, it's the 5 of Wands card. And 5 of Wands is always kind of a card of conflict, annoyance, just being like annoyed, having a conflict, having it not work out the way that you wanted it to. Kind of like going through a challenge, but you need to stay positive to avoid the drama around you, because it's just like I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to like annoy you. Maybe stand back and take a look at the situation. And don't worry so much like about all the details of it. Just feeling very challenged, by circumstances or by other people. It makes me feel a lot of heavy energy. I feel like this is really going to be a month in June. I have not had a reading like this for any of the signs yet, but I feel like it's gonna be a month that's really gonna test us, Aquarians. And it's, you know, it's gonna, like, the universe is testing us to see how much we can take and still be balanced and not like freak out, basically. I really feel that it's an opportunity for us to, you know, I feel like the strongest people are the ones who have self-control, because if you can't control yourself, you can't control anything. If you can't control your emotions and the way you react to things, what can you control, right? So I feel like these situations are a lot about what our reactions are and what our reactions are going to be. And it's just telling us to have some like control over that. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Which brings me to the astrological part of June as well. So we have a lot of astrology or astrological parts happening. Jupiter is going to go into Gemini, which is the planet of good fortune, in the 2nd or the 3rd of June. We have Mercury, who's also going to be in Gemini, which brings a lot of deep insights, opportunities for intellectual growth, you know, everything that has to do with the mind. At the end of June, on the 29th, we have Saturn going retrograde, which is really a period of introspection and reassessment of our long-term goals and just getting rid of the things that no longer serve us. And I feel like this reading is like very much like I don't know, maybe it's like Saturn retrograde affects us Aquariuses a lot. Like it's really a difficult time. We really have to take a good hard look at ourselves and get rid of all the things that don't serve us anymore. You know, with Mercury going retrograde, it's like, okay, don't make any big decisions. Don't sign anything. Don't, you know, take things too personally because things go wrong. There's mistakes. But Saturn is all about us. It forces us to look at the situations and the things in our lives that no longer serve us. And it just brings those tough, you know, it forces us to make those tough decisions that we need to. So I feel like June, Aquarius is already going to start to be affected by the Saturn retrograde. And not to make it, you know, not if that's not enough for us, but we got Venus also going into Gemini. And Venus adds layers of intensity and transformation to everything. So I feel like all of this is going to be like 100 times more intense for us. Okay? But we can do it. You know, we'll get through it. Aquarius is a very strong sign, very independent, very creative thinking. Whatever it is, honestly, an Aquarian can handle it. It's nothing that we can't handle. And I know self-control is a big thing. A big thing. I don't know if it's a big thing for me because I'm an Aquarius or if it's just a big thing for me, but like it's big. It's big. Anyways, Aquas, I really hope that this has helped you. Thanks so very much for being with me today. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.